mercy triumphs over judgment.
We are like boom, boom, boom. We got 3 different things going today. Why? We here. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are so excited to be with you this Monday morning. Yes, we're here, ladies. I hope you all have a second to jump on and join us.
We're here. We're here. We're here. Less stress and more joy. Cheers. Top of the morning to you. What? Somebody
Awesome. I love it. No, I'm trying to see it.
We got all kind of phones, laptops going today.
Yes.
Trying something else.
We're
Why
trying
not?
to see and evolve and extend. We are all over social media, and not everybody who's on Facebook is on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. So we're going on all the different platforms, and I hope you can share and like and share and share. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
So, with Dr. Quesada Green Brilliant.
Yes, I'm Stacy Tillman. For all of you guys, we are the mother admins of our group Mercy Over Judgment, which is a platform we created honestly to just clear the airwaves. We wanted to bring mothers together to have this supportive forum.
In a safe space.
Yes, we wanted to be able to talk about anything and everything without judgment, because we all go through it. Am I right? We all go through these things. So here we are this Monday. All month long, we've been talking about stress. So we're going to continue that discussion
Stress
today.
Awareness Month.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Still Stress Awareness Month.
And because we've been focusing on it, so many things have been coming to light. Am I right? Like so many things. How was your weekend though?
My weekend. It started off with my mother-in-law.
So to say so.
Ooh, my mother-in-law taking the kids Friday night. She wanted all the grandkids together in a hotel room, having a sleepover. Super fun. Then we had like a full breakfast in the morning with everyone. And it's so crazy. Like, we never all get together in one place, all the siblings. Oh, why is that talking back to us?
No.
So that was fun. That was Friday. Saturday was just basketball, and my husband did the basketball. I did baseball with Luke, and that was the whole day. And then Sunday, I tried to get some rest after I went to church pretty early, and then I tried to get some rest, and that didn't happen. I tried to get some laundry done and cleaning up around the house. I don't know. Sunday went really fast.
Yes. Yeah, but I did get to meet up with you at the library, random hangouts, and get to, brainstorm. We need these brainstorming sessions, but it's hard to kind of plan them each week, each month with all that we have going on. So I was so grateful that it all worked out. But I wanted to say thank you so much for holding down the fort. She just manned the ship. I was sick last week. Thank you guys, all of you that sent out, your comments and just well wishes, and I appreciate it so much. But yeah, I was down for the count. And thankfully, by God's grace, I'm here. I'm feeling much better, but it takes time. So I'm not 100%, but I'm here, happy to be with you guys. But yeah, and also part of my illness, yes, my kid's viral, whatever, but also stress was part of my thing that took me down too. We are under
a lot
of stress, guys.
A lot.
So much stress. It's unbelievable. And a lot because we're not even aware that we're under the stress. Like, it's not even like coming into our consciousness. We're just like doing our daily thing. Like, okay, this is what I have to deal with, so I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do. But
until you pass out somewhere,
which has been happening a lot more to people these days. So
yes, and if you're not like completely passing out, you just feel like you just can't go anymore. People are ending up in the hospital for ailments, and like, what? I didn't think it was this serious. I just thought I had a pain in my foot. Now you're telling me I have something else. It's really insane how our body tries to talk to us and we just ignore it. And then after a while, after a buildup, it really turns into serious problems and complications. So,
hi, yes. Hi, thank you for joining us again. We are jumping on another platform. This is the Mercy Over Judgment Moms Talk with Stacy and
Dr. Quesada Green. Brilliant.
And we just wanted to jump on and connect with all of our social media followers. So thank you all for being a part of this journey with us. And we're going to continue our discussion about stress. It's Stress Awareness Month, and we want you to become aware.
Yes.
For real.
It really sounds dumb. Like, of course you'd be aware when you're stressed, but we're not. We're not aware because there's so much going on. You just kind of ignore.
Oh, of course. Well, we don't admit that that little annoyance is really a stressor in our life. For example, yesterday, had a moment that, you know, I guess I was in my head already. I think a lot of moms have this too, because I've heard this comment before, whether we're at the grocery store or whatever it is. And if we're over an hour, like I know for me and my husband, if I'm over an hour, that's like an internal thing. And then he'll be like, I'm assured to get a text like, hey, how much longer are you gonna be? What's taking so long? Like something like that. And I'm like, and honestly, internally, I know when it's been close to an hour because this is kind of
clock is ticking.
Yeah. And so I'm like, crap, I took too long. But then it's just like not addressing that this bothers me. Like this actually makes my heart start to race a little bit. Oh no, I'm expecting him to, you know, give me a text message or something. And
you're already getting upset before you receive the text message.
Getting tense. I'm already preparing to be like, relax, you know, like ready with the defense on. But many of us don't even acknowledge that looking out for that phone text message or even not getting a response. Our phones are actually stressing us out too.
What? 100%.
You're a little too reachable. Right.
100%. And that's why we talk about sometimes having to shut down. And let's just for 1 second bring this to our children, because this is a huge part of their angst as to how many people like their posts, how many people didn't like their posts, people saying that they were going to be home, they weren't hanging out, then going on Snapchat or whatever and seeing them.
Other people.
It's really, our lives are really, the angst is way up because it's always constantly looking for, checking, expecting, looking. And then again, us as adults, like if you've applied for a position, you know, you're constantly looking, or you're waiting for that email to come in about, did you get the contract, whatever. And, you know, yes, you're checking like constantly, like you sent something away. You want to get the good feedback from it, good feedback. You're waiting, like, oh my God. I mean, just like everything. You're trying to go to the supermarket, you're trying to, can I stay on the budget? I don't know how many, you know, everything that we're doing is causing us stress. And your body's like, oh, she's in trouble again. She's in trouble again.
I'm so glad you said the groceries because I hate grocery shopping. Like, hate it. I don't know why. It's like it really like bogs up something in my system. Like,
and I'm like, just breathe.
Because exactly, I want to stay on budget. I want to make sure I use the coupon apps. I want to make sure I also remember to submit my receipt after I bought the stuff.
Right.
I want to make sure
the guilt of not buying the right things for your kids.
Not buying the right things, or, you know, succumbing and buying what they want because they're with you and they're pulling all the stuff in and you go over budget. And I'm like, and just the panic that if I don't get it all today, I'm going to have to come back again and do this torture again. So it's like crazy to me. I hate grocery shopping. And so it would always, it's like something that really just brings me here. And I'm not happy about it. And I need to like take a nap after. Oh my gosh.
You're completely exhausted.
Yeah. But
there's a lot of brain activity going on there.
I'm like, wow. Everybody's just like, what? What's the big deal? I gotta go pick up. I'm like, no.
Some of us, our bodies are different, and we have to recognize that. Same thing with the laundry. Big stressor to get the laundry done, and knowing as soon as you finish it, there's another pile right there waiting for you, and just try to calming down and like, listen, this is what I have to do for life.
True.
How about I just take that in, do as much as I can when I can, and when I can't, I can't, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
But that's the same point I had to reach with like expecting my husband's text. Like, okay, I am taking too long grocery shopping or whatever it is, you know, and he's gonna maybe be upset when I get home, but I'll get there. It'll be all right. He'll get over it. Like, you know,
You don't have to get over
like it's gonna be all right. And I have to literally like talk myself down. Like,
we have to talk ourselves down daily and every minute of the day. Don't get it twisted. It's not like a one-time thing. I think that's another thing. We're like, oh,
because we expect it to be a one-time
thing. We
told
did that last week. It's fine.
Over it. It's like, no, this is a constant stressor for you. So deal with it however that helps you. However it helps you.
And the more we talk ourselves down, and like I keep telling y'all, give yourself a little, okay, as soon as we finish this groceries, we're going to get ice cream. Like, I'll talk to myself and say these things. If you finish folding this many loaves, we're going to fry some plantains.
Fry me some plantains. No, but
you have to.
That, exactly. So took her advice yesterday, and I had this moment. So I was sick all last week, mind you, sick. So sick. All I saw was what was not getting done when I did leave my bed. And I'm just like, don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's okay. You know, like, and by Friday, thankfully, I was feeling much better. And I was like, enough's enough.
What's up?
And I'm like, I'm not doing it alone either. Like, you're not going to have me revert to being sick trying to clean this up. And so I roped everybody in, like, took 2 days, and we are cleaning under beds. We're cleaning closets. We're cleaning. And we went all in. And after that, I was like appreciating and just loving my clean house, lighting my candles, which I love to do, flowers on the table, like these things. Mind you, we don't like to do them when the house is a mess. Mm-hmm. But once it's clean, it's like, yes, fill it up. I love the smell. I love just do all the things that I love to do. And Sunday night, I was like, and I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to create a at-home spa night for myself. I'm going to light my candles in the bath. I'm going to do my mask. I'm going to do my wine glass. I'm going to do all of that. Just
whoa. And
they were all about it, like, go, Mom. And they held my toddler and was just like, don't go knock on the door. Mom's enjoying her quiet time. I'm like, yes. Like, yes. They're acknowledging that I need this. But I had to take it. They're not going to be like, all right, Mom, go ahead.
No, please. Listen to me. They are not going to, maybe on Mother's Day, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They are not going to come to say to you, you know what? You did such a fabulous job. Just relax. And maybe if it happens once in a blue. Right. You need it a lot. So you have to take it for yourself.
Yeah. And I feel like we get that pillow over there. Okay. So we can.
Oh. Yes. Yes. We want to have it right here. Joy. We want to bring that joy in.
Now, what do we mean by that? Bring joy into every day. Every day.
Every
the little
minute.
Things. Acknowledging the little things that make you smile. The little things that sow into you. For example, your fried plantain celebration. Sometimes we got to put our diets on the back burner.
Ripe, sweet, fried plantains.
One time is not going to kill you. You'll be right back on it later. And you don't do it all the time. So why not enjoy this little indulgence? Why not? Or, like I said, my candles. I'm like, there was weeks that I wouldn't even light them because I wanted my house completely clean. But no, it also just lightens the mood too. Yes. So just light your candles and
sometimes you can use that as your motivation. Like, okay, guess what? we're gonna light candles if we clean up. So let's just get everybody to help clean up, not us doing everything all the time by ourselves.
Right.
And then you can light your candles. I really believe in just giving yourself a little something as a motivational piece, but also that helps bring you joy.
That's so
just
true.
that little something. You finish writing up, you sending that email out, get that little piece of chocolate. I'm always like, my husband's like looking in the fridge. Oh, you ain't finished eating that chocolate. Excuse me.
I didn't do what I needed to do first.
Excuse me. I like to break little pieces and just give myself little treats. He's got to eat a whole thing of chocolate in one sitting. I don't need. And that's because that's my chocolate. Like, oh, you ain't eating it. So
they planned for it. They planned.
No. Get away. So I'm just taking a little bite, little piece. Listen, when I'm on the period, like it doesn't go little piece. It's got to take like the whole thing. But
I can't.
Little bits of joy.
No, but you're so right. You're so right. And the thing is, we know this even for our kids, for our pets. We know this. Like, you know, you do what you need to do. You get a treat. We don't treat ourselves with the same kindness, or that we've evolved beyond needing that motivation. Right. Good morning. Yes. Yes, I need a getaway. But if we can't get away, we make our own oasis, okay?
I want to say something about that getaway. It's reminding me of, remember that woman that wrote the book, Eat, Love,
Pray.
Love, Pray?
Eat, Pray, Love.
Eat, Pray, Love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was like upset and angry inside.
Why?
Of course she gets to go out. She could just leave and go all the way to Italy. Good for her. I got bills. I can't be doing all of that. That's for those people. Good, great, haha. So I guess I'm just gonna suffer for the rest of my life because there's no way I could just drop everything and go to Italy. It just doesn't happen. Let me tell you something. And I was just like, one day, you know, because when you start really taking time for yourself and sitting and not being so anxious and crazy and running to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, you start to see life differently. And I was like, she's not talking about dropping everything and go to Italy. She was able to drop everything and go to Italy, but she's talking about exactly what we're talking about right now. Finding space. Creating space for yourself,
right, and
finding time to put joy in there. It doesn't have to be, I need 2 weeks. You know what? It's not until I accumulate the 2 weeks at work, and then I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna save up my money, and I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna
suffer through every day. Here comes another Monday where you're dreading the week.
When I realized that Groupon had these wonderful getaway weekend things, and when you're away on this weekend thing, it's like it feels like time has stopped. Yeah. When you're home, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, because it forces you to get out of the routine.
You need 2 weeks.
Let me just say this: like, so many of us, why we're not aware that we're under stress is because we can't see above the routine. We can't see above our daily calendar. What is that? It's like we're on a treadmill. It's just a constant going of thing to thing to thing. We're being ping-ponged, not even enough time to sort through how we feel about most things. So when these little bites of stressors are attacking us, we're just like, okay, another thing, you know? And we just deal with it and not realizing, and then we get to that breaking point. But little things that bring us joy. For example, yes, we talk about journaling. And people don't see that as a joyful sort of thing, but make it. They don't. But for example, I know I've always wanted to try a paint night. So on impulse, bought a Groupon. We're gonna make that happen. I know my sister was talking about she wants to go rock climbing and did it that way. And so I'm like, of course, like they try new things. Be open to try new things. What is limiting you? Stop waiting for somebody to give you permission. I give you permission. Go right ahead. Do what you've always wanted to do. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You don't have to start with the big rock climbing. You can start slow because I'm telling you, I'm like, I don't got time for that. That's the first thing that we say. I don't got time. I don't have any time. But when you start doing little things for yourself, like finally taking a bath. I took a bath on Sunday. I love to take a bath, but it's a whole to-do, right? And I'm like, I could just jump in the shower and go on with my life. And I'm like, no, I really need a bath.
Yeah.
I really need to light my candles, put my music on, drink my wine, relax. But you're like, I'm tired. Might as well just go into bed. Blah, blah. No, and when you do, I have lavender Epsom salts. I put that in there.
Yeah, the bath bomb.
I put that in there, and just it's everything. But we want to wait till we have 2 weeks and $2,000 to do something. No,
seriously,
don't do it. Don't do it. Take your little bits of whatever you can do. Seriously. And do it now. I'm talking about taking a walk for lunch. You know how many of us don't take a walk for lunch? We're eating and returning emails like this and like, oh, let me just do this over my lunch. So then,
and why you don't feel rested going back to your desk? Like,
no.
This is your reprieve. That is huge because I really had to get to a point at my job that I started putting in clear boundaries. I'm going to lunch. I will be unreachable for lunch. Or Friday at 5. You are not reaching me to tell me, oh, I need to do something over the weekend. I'm off the clock. Like, I will deal with it on Monday. You don't pay me for my weekend or the stress you're adding to my weekend by sending me that one text that says, hey, we're gonna go over this on Monday. Why I need to know that? You know, now I'm thinking all weekend about this project.
Exactly.
No.
And never getting any reprieve, and you don't even realize it. You're trying to be superstar. No, it is robbing your time, and the time is such a precious commodity. Oh my God, preach. Like, we take this time thing for granted. We really need our time. When I stopped and I was like, no, I am going out for lunch because there's always someone. You're in there, they knocking on your door, the phone's ringing, you're still working. You know, you're like, oh, I'm at lunch. No, you get up and go out, whether it's cold, whether it's sunny, whether it's whatever, just to breathe in the fresh air, do something else, stretch yourself out. Then you come back from a different space and you can deal with the latter half of your day from a much better space. It's everything.
It's so true. So, I mean, that is the reason we're sitting here trying to encourage you to find little things that'll bring you joy. Anything you could do to sow into you. When I said that, this was what killed me. So I said this to a woman the other day. I was like, you know, because she's like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm so unhappy. Like, I'm in my daily routine. Everything's fine, but I just don't know what I'm waiting for. And I was like, well, do things that sow into you. Like, and she's like, I don't even know what that means. I was like, do something intentionally just for you that you like to do just because you like to do it. Like, it doesn't have to be that somebody, you know, gifted you something or whatever. How about you buy yourself that gift, that thing that you wanted to get? How about you, for example, I like to have flowers on my table or just around my house. Like, I like fresh cut flowers. And for years, I would just go grocery shopping. You're passing them in the grocery store, and no, I don't have room in the budget for that. I have to get an extra 2 packs of cookies. Like,
many times you just walk, you go, it doesn't even register. You just keep going past.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm in a rush. I gotta just hurry up and get what I gotta get, and I gotta get out.
That's true. So. It's my own dilemma. But yeah, I had to sit there like, no, I'm getting my flowers along with my groceries just for me. I don't need anybody to be okay with me getting groceries. They're not okaying my list. Like, let me, you know.
And you know how much better it feels when you see your flowers and they start opening up and you feel so good about them sitting there. A little $5 bouquet in your vase on your table. And it adds so much. And it takes away so much from you when you just don't do these little things for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And it opens yourself up to doing more and bigger things for yourself when you start. Just doing little things for yourself. I'm telling you, it's just pretty awesome.
You find that you're happier. Like little by little. Just keep doing these little things that I'm just doing this just because. I'm taking this time for me. I'm not giving of myself right now. You're always getting some of me. How about this part is for me? And that's okay. And I feel like a lot of moms have guilt about that. Have guilt about taking something just for themselves.
Oh yeah. And it's ridiculous. I'm sorry.
I literally have to remind people, like, you were a woman before your husband, before your kid, before anything else. Like, you were an individual. You came in by yourself. So please don't lose that individual person in all that you do and in all the people that depend on you. And that's the huge, huge part. So into you guys. I really hope that you find some way to do something that brings you joy today and look for other ways that you can. For example, like I said, I created a little spa oasis for myself last night. At that moment when I was prepping for it, I bought 2 additional masks that I'm going to do. Just until I get to go get the facial done that I want to get.
Perfect example. Perfect example.
I'm gonna do a mask.
Perfect example.
Twice a week or whatever.
I don't got time to go to no spa. Who got money for that? I got a little. My money's so tight. Blah, 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 blah.
3 for $5 at CVS.
You know what I'm saying? You're giving yourself. Just putting a mask on. I'm not telling you to mix this and mix that and put that on because that's gonna stress you out too.
Stress too. I did the all natural with the olive oil and avocado grinding, and
some of us are cool with that. Others are stressing you out. Like, I ain't do it right. I don't have all the ingredients. Forget it. Da, da, da. This mask, put on $1 and change, sister. Put that on, and you feel so good. My face feels tighter and everything. Just little things. And then eventually you're going to get your spa day. You're going to get it because you're putting it out there.
Yeah, and you're building up to it. So.
You're putting it out there. You're building expectancy that I need this for me. I want this for me. And it's going to come.
Expectancy. Yes. And your hope back, guys. You're hoping for good things for yourself. So, I just love this conversation. Honestly, if you have some time, I would love to get some feedback from you guys. What do you guys do to sow into yourselves? What things do you like to do that is just for you? And share that, because I'm sure a lot of us need ideas. You know, we've kind of been in this drudgery for a while now. We kind of forgot things, just like you posted that you were frying plantains the other day and people went crazy. Like, oh, I forgot how much I love fried plantain. Like, okay.
Yep.
You know, do it for yourself. Or maybe your mom or grandma did it when you were growing up. You can do it for yourself now and find how you like it. Things like that. Like I said, I'm going to paint. I'm going to write. I like to do it. Now that it's getting warm here in New York, I'm going to go on more walks.
Yes.
They're awesome.
Get outside. Get
awesome,
that vitamin D.
Oh, I just get it.
Please go back to your just to check in with you guys, how you've been doing with your doctor appointments.
Oh, yeah, real quick, I have my physical tomorrow. I hope a lot of you guys have followed up. I did end up going to the doctor twice last week. But again, we don't want to only go when it's emergency, right?
Exactly.
When we need to be pulled back from the edge. We want to do preventative care. So get your annual checkups, your PAPs done and all of that. I'm still looking if you have any recommendations for a local holistic gyno.
Make sure you want a full blood workup. I went last week. Remember I told y'all about the SED rate to see how much inflammation. And they like, oh, what you need that for?
So I'm prepared for that.
Because I want it. So get ready with your speech that, you think, there's been some swelling, you've been feeling some aches and pains, and you want to make sure that you don't have elevated levels of inflammation. So we want information. You want to know about your levels of vitamin D. Oh my gosh. All of these things make us feel sluggish and we don't know why. Yeah. And we feel like we're getting enough sleep and we're not. Another big thing that's been coming up is the not getting enough oxygen when you're sleeping.
Oh, a lot of people are suffering from sleep apnea.
You're suffering from sleep apnea and you have no idea.
Things like that.
So you might want to go give yourself a sleep test. I know you don't have time for that, but you want to make time to make sure you're getting the oxygen. You're getting full oxygen. Oh, so before we leave, let's do a quick breathing exercise.
Yes. Yes.
So we want to make sure that we're getting oxygen, enough oxygen in our bodies intentionally. We're doing a lot of
shallow breathing. And when we panic or when our anxiety rises, we tend to just, like, it by default becomes shallow. And we aren't aware of it until all of a sudden we have to, like, yawn or gasp. Like, you haven't been breathing good for a while now.
For a while now. And it's so imperative, like, for your brain to be functioning at its fullest capacity.
Yep.
And then for the oxygen to be moving the blood through your body. Like, we can help ourselves. And we don't even realize. That's the thing. We have no idea that we're not getting enough oxygen in. So this is for whenever. I like to, as soon as you get up, like on your bed, and you turn, you put your feet down. Of course, you say, thank you, Lord, I made it another day. You want to do your breathing right there before you run into the baby, before you have to run to do something for somebody. Do for you first, then you can do for other people at a much better way, coming from a much better place. I suggest to you to do your breathing before you go into the supermarket.
He's not gonna say
no. Let's be realistic. You're in the car, you do your breathing. I'm grateful I have enough money to go to the supermarket. I'm going to get what I can get. I am not going to pass the flowers. I'm going to get my flowers. They're going to make me happy. And I'm going to go around and I'm going to look for what I need and I'm going to get out. The line is going to be short. People are going to be pleasant. I'm going to be in and out of the supermarket, and I'm going to go on with my life.
That was a good talk down.
What?
That's a preemptive talk down.
Yes.
And it's recorded that.
This is
and
what
played that in my car before.
This is what we need to do, as opposed to trying to bring that down after leaving the grocery store. And inevitably, somebody's gonna bump you or take the last thing that you were supposed to eat, like, because you're just like, I hate this place. I gotta go there. The line is gonna be crazy long. All of that, because I don't do the self checkout unless my son, one of them, is there with me, because I can't with all of that. So these lines and all of this stuff, because you got to put in the weight and the pounds, and I don't want to deal with that. So anyway, we want to face life from this peaceful, this inner peaceful way. The drama is going to happen, but we want to be able to come at it from a peaceful space as much as we can. So let's just take in and out. But very important, when we're breathing in, the stomach is going out, stomach is going out. Breathing out, stomach goes all the way in. And then sometimes I notice I'm not breathing all the way out. I'm going to breathe it all the way out. So we're going to breathe in for the count of 4, hold for the count of 7, breathe out for the count of 8. We're going to do that 4 times. And you're going to continue to do it in your life. Just do it. And the easier it gets. Some of us are suffering with these little panic attacks, these little, you can't catch your breath. So that when those moments come up, then your body is like, oh, breathe. We know how to do this breathing thing. Let me pull on that. Let me pull on that tool. When you're not doing anything regularly, your body's just like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. I feel out of control. No, you're in control. You're in control. And you continue to prepare your body and let yourself know that I'm in control. I'm in control. It's not in control. You're in control. then we can deal better with this whole life story. So let's just put our palms up. Let's ground our feet. I'm gonna be counting for you guys. We're gonna breathe in through the nose. Let's go. 4, hold, and out. Take a minute. In through the nose. Hold. Out. One more time. In through the nose. Hold. Out. Is that 3 or 4?
That was 3.
One more time. Hold. Out. I want to chit chat with your last one. So that is your breathing. You feel better already. Your shoulders are less tense. You are ready to face the day, or ready to face the next 15 minutes at least, or whatever, because there's always something happening. But you just want to keep yourself relaxed. Oh, that feels good. So we're going to leave y'all with that little piece of peace. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, ladies.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us, and stay encouraged. Find some joy, something just for you. Today, tomorrow, every day this week. Be blessed, guys. We love you.
More joy.
Talk to you later.
Triumphs over judgment.